Hi. Well, I had a customer ask me if I can make him some replacement drawer slides. These are, well, they're really drawer runners. And these appear to be made out of either some kind of cheap hardwood. I'm not really sure what it is. Anyways, the shape is pretty basic. It's kind of a dovetail center drawer runner. It runs right underneath the middle of the drawer. Anyways, this was one of the couple left that hadn't broken, so he sent it to me and asked me to duplicate it. I found this piece of red oak that I had. It turns out it's the perfect width to cut the runner out of, so I'm going to start by cutting pieces of this up and then start ripping it to make as many of these runners as I can out of this piece of stock. Okay, I'm going to start by just simply marking this red oak for the length, and I'll cut this, and then I'll end up cutting a second one. Alright, now I've set up the fence so I can rip as many pieces of this width from these pieces. Alright, and the next step now is I need to cut these bevels right here to make the dovetail. And this is the part that the drawer will actually grab onto and slide along. So I've got to cut these angles, and I'm going to try to do that on the table saw. Since I don't have a dovetail bit at that exact same angle, I think the table saw is going to be about the only way to do this properly. I've set up a feather board to make sure that this stays tight to the fence because I want this cut to be as accurate as possible. As you can see, those cuts are pretty close to matching. Now all I gotta do is cut these little shoulders. Okay, for this setup I've put my zero clearance insert in because it's such a small piece I didn't want to fall, as well as I added the feather board again to hold tight against the fence. This is going to cut the shoulders to finish up the dovetail. Okay, as you can see, I've got the profile finished. Now there was a little overshoot with the table saw blade, but the most important part is that the dovetail is the proper angle and it's the proper depth. So that should not matter. Last step is to drill these holes and recess them, and then just round over this one end, and we're all done. Okay, I've just got to round off one end of each of these runners. Alright, these didn't turn out too bad for being a quick job. They're not perfect. Like I mentioned, there was a little bit of overcut with the table saw blade. That should not affect it because the overall geometry is correct for the angles of the dovetail and the depth of the dovetail. So these should serve the purpose for my customers. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.